and Kathy Najimy. Hocus Pocus.
What's up, HELLRAISERS? Welcome back to another movie review. Welcome to Hocus Pocus 1993. This here is a childhood nostalgia of mine. Every single year in October, I always rewatch this movie. Always. This movie just put me in the mood for October, the spooky season. And what better way to share that with a lot of my fucking subscribers. And by the way, this will be a well retro review. A review that is so well that it's retro. You get it? So, let's begin. Okay, so I once again forgot to tell the plot of the movie. Every single time, I keep doing this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But anyway, the movie tells a story about three witches terrorizing the group of kids that broke into their home to steal a book. And now they want to get the kids back and get the book back. But they have to go through a very strange ass town to do so. That's the plot. So to kick things off with my first pro will have to be my childhood with this movie. Every single year, my mom used to have this VHS tape. And we used to watch this movie all the time in October. And I would never forget the feel that I had, the joy, the happiness I had watching this fucking film. And all these years later, I've always said to myself, I'm going to share this with people. I'm going to share this with my own children, with some friends and family, you know, down the line. And this is one of those films, like I said before, I said again, every year in October, this movie immediately popped in my head. It just kind of take me back to that time period. I just loved it so much. And especially on that VHS tape, I love the look of it. To go along with that, the whole gothic look, the whole gritty look, I love this movie entire atmosphere. This story is just so interesting to see these three witches do a bunch of crazy, chaotic things. Not to mention how terrible part 2 was. But this movie just had that gritty, old school look. I mean, come on. It came out a year after I was born. I was born in 92. This movie came out in 93. So, what more do you want there? But yes, this movie just had that gritty look to it. And I just loved the movie for that. Along with that pro will have to be this movie entire pop culture. This movie was criticized by a bunch of movie critics. They hated it. And over the years, the movie just kind of gained its popularity. The movie found that cult following, which is why we got part 2, which we'll get there in another video. But yeah, this movie just over the years just kind of gained its popularity. A lot of people knew about it. A lot of people loved the movie. And now it's just a fan favorite. And I think that a lot of people should definitely give this movie a chance because it's just that fucking good. And another pro for me would have to be the magic, like the charm. This movie, it hits home every time I watch this movie, every single year. You know what I mean? It's just like every time I watch this movie, the magic is there. And every time I see the movie, I'm like, if I could just go back and rewatch this movie for the first time again, I would love to do that. I would love it if I could just go back and rewatch and re-experience that magic as a kid all over again. I would do that if I could. And my final pro would have to be the three witches. Honestly, all three of the witches are good ones, but I would truly have to be honest. My favorite one would have to be Sarah Jessica Parker, who played Sarah in the film. She was stupid, crazy, and wild as hell. And that's the reason why I love her character. Because her character kind of fit parts of my fucking personality. Stupid, wild, and crazy. And I have a lot of things in this thick ass head of mine. I mean, y'all saw, go watch some of my old reviews, how crazy I go on bad movies. But she literally is my favorite one out of all three of the witches. My overall thought is that there is no cons for this movie. I can't even find a single thing to nitpick about this film. I just love it that much. But anyway, this movie gonna get a massive A+ from me. Please, if you haven't saw Hocus Pocus, go watch it. It's one of my all-time favorites. So anyway, here we go. That's pretty much gonna wrap up today's Pacific review. If you want to get in touch with your boy, remember social media link will always be in the description box down below. And by the way, at the time of recording this video, yeah, 198. Wow, oh wow, oh wow. So close to 200. But anyway, yes, so don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so that when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And I hope to catch you here in the next video. Remember, stay creepy, stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.